All right, time some chromium. Let's see here. Let's just do May 13th. Why not? Ooh, I see some sunflower here, some trees here, easy base here, and then easy push here. Claim the sunflowers, line of mortars. And yeah. How hard could it be? How hard could it be? All right, let's set up around the trees first. Although we can go ahead and just set up a nice little line here. Right, okay. Let's do a quick save. Save. And we'll slowly put some towers down as we go along. Problem is when you're setting up like 3 towers at the same time, there's going to be a deficit, but hey. Wait for things to recover, and they're recovering. We're going to do a little pause here, just to give me a breather. Right, okay, at some point, we can probably do a mine now. Okay, 1 second, key bindings. Let's pop that open, make sure, resume. There we go, okay. So we would place one here. Okay, 1, 2, wait, what? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Let's get that going. I'm gonna keep building towers just for a little bit, because once things start going, things are gonna get going. Okay, then you do want an urn. Wow, we have all the urns from the get-go. Well, if that's the case, then. Okay, tower should be built relatively quickly. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. Okay. Hopefully deficit won't hit us too hard. And then now we start building around here, maybe? Let's get a little recovery first. There we go. Yes, go ahead and climb up here. And move your way. Yep, that's not connected. That'll work. And we'll get some cannons here. By my best estimation, 3 are ready to go. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get all those. I should have done that way sooner. I'm not willing to load for that, but you know. Okay, so this one is complete. So we're basically ready to go. So let's build everything we else need to build. Refineries. I'd rather put you on the ground over here. The last of the towers. So that way we can probably quite easily just start building up forces. We're gonna need snipers in the lot, so. Okay, then we're gonna need, we'll see how this hits us, not too bad. I need temps. We are working our way, ooh, okay. Not too, yeah, it took too long, we'll find out. Let's get, yeah, sniper in here. Some defenses. Okay. That'll work for me. Okay, as these fall along, a little worried that we put these to... All right, now, yep, that's... I mean, it should be fine, but you never know. Small deficit, not happy about that. Of course, once things get built, Sniper's probably doing a lot of draw. Seems like these are going to get built in time. Okay, we probably should not start terraforming now. But we are. Yeah, start doing those guys. It's really refreshing to have a map where I don't really need to worry about retrieving okay, we're almost where we want to be on that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, they get powered, we spread them out. Is there? Yes, there is darkness. Always darkness. Okay, well, in case we need to, we're back up to 0. All right, we need to spread you guys out. So I need 1 there, 1 here, 1 here, and hopefully, so with the, I'm very looking forward to the surplus here, where I can put some, because ideally I'd probably move you over here, right? Yep, okay. We're going to need a lot more. I'm going to need you here. Okay, so now we need to get our missile batteries up. 1, 2. I think that's coverage. And 1 for good measure there. Okay. Then I need to more of you guys. Okay. Terraform. You get that, but first I can build another one here. Then I do want to start collecting some blueite. I'm going to need this done. Just do all of it. I don't care about the order. I'm sure it matters, but you know. I trust you guys to do it the right way. Okay, then here. And then this is going to be blueite, so we can start collecting that. Porters are next, all that jazz. All right, we move you up. I want you here. We're going to tower up. Just get every nook and cranny here for whatever it is worth. Yep, I think we're fully covered there. Okay, that works for me. Yeah, I know. Small power drain will bounce back. Okay, so you're up online now. I'll take blueite there. I'll take blueite here. Right, okay. We'll wait for that to finish before we do anything else. Finally, some positive power here. Finally! Been kind of working on a deficit for a bit. On that note, let's get some pylons going. And porters should be up next, hopefully. One can dream. One can dream. Oops. There we go. Terraform. Yeah, that's not that important. Hitting this would probably be a little bit more important. Okay. As far as we can go right now. Right, now we start leapfrogging. We should be able just to roll up on the sunflower seeds. Oh, we're up to 99 easily. All right. Let me... I mean, I knew that was going to happen, just all of a sudden, bam. We were there. Sure. I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, sure. Hit all those. Let's get the mortars a little closer. Right. Well, you're from there. I should probably maybe put a sniper over here. And some missiles here for good measure. And that I think will be fine. This is a very simple leapfrog scenario. I need to make like 2 more of these, and I desperately need a sprayer here. Okay. Pretty sure we need that space. And yeah, just saw this down. Okay, well. You got your work cut out for you over there. Meantime... Oh wait, we're back to 100. Not going to worry too much because we knew we were eventually going to hit this insane power surplus. I would like another one of you guys like around here. Right, okay. This should be a quick, easy one actually. What we'll probably do get here like in the next 3 minutes or so, and I'll probably just do a time lapse because this map isn't particularly easy. Sorry, is particularly easy in my mind. A nice ridge to use to separate everything, to get everywhere. The dive here is going to be very, very easy. Like I can just probably put a few here in the border, start weighing that down, and then drop down there and just put the sprayer there. We'll just cut through here. And you have access to all the urns. So this is pretty much the ideal speedrun map. I assume the times here are going to be crazy. Maybe even 4 minutes something. Closer to at least, 4.5, maybe even 3 minutes. All right, we're gonna hot drop in here. And then the sprayer can show up a little bit after. Let's make sure there's some towers here to gain access to them. And I'm gonna be honest, I could just right. I mean, I assume even if you could move at the speed of light on this map, you would still need to charge. I think they're called the totems. So there are some physical limitations. We don't have a lot of radar, actually. What's that about? I never built this. All right, that's bad. That's pretty bad. That is an insane rookie mistake. I don't think it'll matter too much, to be honest. If I'm quite honest. Oh, I moved the... God. For an easy map, I'm making all the mistakes I never make. I'm sure someone was watching this and being like, oh no, he didn't make the thing. And you're right, I didn't make the thing. All right, always on. I could have had that in a little bit sooner. I was like, why aren't we mining? Why aren't we? All right. So hopefully the rockets will be made in time. As a precaution, I'm going to get some cannons just around the area to help deal with any mishaps that might happen. It's not like we're short on power. All right, go ahead and land here. You lot, go ahead and land around here. And we will... Yep, that's... we only have one rocket apiece. That being said, it's not too bad, actually. That could have been a lot worse. Around here, that'll be fine. Yep, and then there's the second one. Then you're here. Okay, so I just need to move you like here. And we're golden. Not to mention that even if that area falls, even if that area falls, okay, you know what? That was mercy. That is what mercy looks like. All right, let's go ahead and put some towers up here. We can also build more power here. So I think we're done here. Yeah. I mean, there's a one line there I'll worry about later if need be. In the meantime, I'm just going to move you a little closer. And... Right. All right. You guys, we can start nullifying here. Let's get some towers in here. Okay, so you, I need you over here. And you, I'm going to move over here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Small deficit. Hopefully now the rockets will properly be built. That is the only red in the map. Huh, interesting. All right, well. Probably should try to nullify those as quickly as possible. All right, let's land around here. I'm gonna move you guys slightly over here. Help deal with that. Yep. Just keep claiming that. Move forward. Well, I don't know. We'll need a beacon or two. Let's go ahead and move these up a bit. We were like at, I don't know, 20 something, and then all of a sudden 100. Bam. Just immediately. All right. I'm slightly worried that the rockets themselves, I won't have enough of the red stuff to... I'm waiting for this to detonate to move in that way. Okay, how's this going? All right, well, maybe I should put another one in. Speed that process. Okay, so all of you and you. Yeah, let's just hot drop you guys in there. You 4, I want you to over here. Yep, minus 40. No, I don't. Yeah, move over there. Oh, we're having a lot of you drop in that direction, aren't we? Alright, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's not throw you into that yet. I will want some towers here, though. I'm sure that this thing is going to destroy some of them, but it'll be okay. I'd rather you all land around here. That is an easier thing. Around here. Let's get a beacon in here. Let's get both of them in there. Okay. You know, what's the worst that can happen? All right, we're back to like 100 immediately. Okay. Right, the mortar should be doing some good work there. This is going to get nullified. This is going to land. This is on an annoyingly high ground. Right, we need to leave those there. I'm going to put like a few towers here because this is about to... yeah, I don't think we can nullify that in time. So we'll put some tower defense. Pun not intended. This is good. We can start probably clearing this out then. Land around here. Probably make our way that way. Who else can we pull for that? Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Right. Well, this is a problem because I just realized this now. So what I'm going to do is move this sniper over here. And then this sniper over here. And we'll just make new ones. Yeah, I know, deficit and all that, but we should be okay. All right, you guys, where are we throwing you bunch? I could just throw you over here, actually. Try to go for the quick neutralize, but we don't have any porters, which is what we should have made next. That's okay. We can always throw you in there later. I will, however, do this, which is like my second best play. You guys, that's nullified, so you don't have much to do here. Go up and attack that base. Nullify here. That's pretty simple. Yeah, you know, I thought I was gonna do a time lapse. I just ended up not doing it. That's I got really engrossed in the strategic situation here. I kind of forgot about it. The map is a little bit more interesting than I expected. Yep, we're popping all the eggs. Popping all the eggs. All right, let's not leave you guys hanging. Let's get a nullifier here and a nullifier here. That's okay, I just need to move like 2 of you over here. We're back to 100. We could make those porters now, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think rockets are in... we have enough rockets. Do we even have... we have 64 saved up, so that's fine. A little worried here for you guys. Okay, I see some power coming in. Yeah, some of you took the bullet there. I apologize for that. Let's nullify this. Can nullify that. All right, I mean, regrettable, but you know, it happens. We can nullify that. Let's move you guys. I was hoping the snipers would kind of at least cover them. They didn't. It's okay though. Small hiccup. Yep, we got that. So now we can try nullifying this. Here, and then move you. I'm gonna move you like in here. Is there sunflowers on this side? No, I don't think so. Could be wrong. I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's just the creep bouncing off the waves. Okay, so that should be fine. That's getting nullified. We're gonna move some of you over here. Try this again. It's not like we're short on cannons. Okay, so now we need to nullify this one. Yeah, sure. Okay, so that's going up. Okay, you're all, for the most part, okay. Which means I don't need you guys here. Let's see if we can get into this corner here. Yeah, but, are you the sprayer? Yeah, you're the sprayer. I want this here and then this here. Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, well, we just move over here. That should get nullified. Now we just need to bum rush this. We should be... Oh, you guys don't have tower support. Yikes. Also, you're up there. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. That'll work. I lost something. I knew that was going to happen. I could make a ton of towers, actually. Right, that's getting nullified. So we just... So the creep has been cut off for the most part now. So that's going to be our limitation, I guess. Also, left you guys hanging, didn't I? There we go. That should get done pretty quickly. Creep is going to heavily subside now. Yeah, we're building that. So I guess... It's a bit of a hot drop time. Over here. To get that done quickly. Yeah. Okay, that is done. So I technically do not need you guys here. We'll put you in a more advantageous spot. And then we can put mortars here. All right, egg pops, you're done. All right, so this, now we just need another hot drop. Around here. I'm okay with moving you. Yep. Okay, that's ideally what we want. Right, you guys. For now, just deliver here. Yeah, you're not gonna survive, are you? That's to be expected. Okay, so I need to remove you. We'll put you like over here. Nullifier. They'll build that relatively quickly. And then you. Your days are counted. I probably want to put something here because this creep is starting to flatten out. Sure. Yeah, I guess we could make more, but I don't see why we're going to need it. So I'm assuming there's 3 left. Yes, 3 left. Okay, that's good enough for me. Let's move you back. And then nullify. Pretty straightforward. We'll take like 2 or 3 of you. Move you a little bit closer. Yep. Just to build that a little faster. Ooh. I don't have a save point, so... Okay. You know what? Not nearly as punishing as I expected to be. I thought we were going to get the nullification beforehand. I was wrong, but apart from that, we are okay. There we go. All right. You can deliver this like over here. And that's a rift jump. Easy. Huh? Okay, submit. Yeah, see? I'm pretty sure if there's a map, I'm not the best at this, obviously. But if there was a map, I could do this closer to 6 minutes. Maybe 5:40, 5:30, the dream for me, right? There is no way I could probably get around 6 minutes. You know, that being said, if there's a map that it is possible to do underneath 4 minutes, I'm suspecting this would be one of them. Quite easily. Well, if you're on YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate the time and attention anyone gives my content. See you next time, which is just in time because my power went out. Have a good one, everyone. Peace. Now I need out. End this with a monitor shut off. All right, it's back. Goodbye, everyone.